Hey there, Social Security beneficiaries. If you've been anxiously waiting for your January 2025 payment schedule, you're in the right place. I'm about to break down everything you need to know about your upcoming benefits, including some crucial changes that might affect your payments. Before we dive deep into these essential updates, if you're new here and want to stay informed about Social Security news and updates, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss any of our future videos that could impact your financial well-being. Let's kick things off with the burning question on everyone's mind: when exactly will you receive your January 2025 Social Security payment? Well, the Social Security Administration has just released the official payment schedule, and I've got all the details right here. But first, have you ever wondered why the payment dates seem to follow such a specific pattern? The answer might surprise you, and it's actually tied to a system that's been in place for decades. For those of you receiving Social Security retirement benefits, your payment date is determined by your birth date, and this system hasn't changed for January 2025. If you're wondering whether your payment will arrive before or after the New Year celebrations, I'll break it down for you in just a moment. But here's something interesting to consider: did you know that the timing of your payment can actually help you better plan your monthly budget? Now, let's talk about the specific payment dates for January 2025. If your birth date falls between the 1st and 10th of any month, you'll receive your payment on the second Wednesday of January 2025, which is January 8th. For those born between the 11th and 20th, mark your calendars for January 15th, the third Wednesday. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st, your payment will arrive on January 22 and the fourth Wednesday of the month. But what happens if these dates fall on a federal holiday? Don't worry, I'll address that concern shortly. For SSI recipients, there's something particularly important you need to know about January 2025. Since January 1st is a federal holiday, New Year's Day, and the regular payment date would fall on that day, the Social Security Administration makes special arrangements. Have you been wondering how this might affect your payment schedule? Well, you'll actually receive your January SSI payment on the previous business day, which means you'll get it on December 31, 2024. This is part of the SSA's policy to ensure beneficiaries don't experience delays due to holidays. Speaking of changes, let's discuss some important updates that will affect your Social Security benefits in January 2025. The Cost of Living Adjustment, COLA, for 2025 will be reflected in your January payments. Have you been keeping track of how these annual adjustments affect your monthly benefits? The COLA is designed to help your benefits keep pace with inflation, and it's crucial to understand how this change will impact your monthly income. But there's more to consider than just payment dates and COLA adjustments. Are you aware of the changes to the earnings limit for 2025? If you're working while receiving Social Security benefits and haven't reached your full retirement age, these changes could significantly impact your benefits. The earnings limit typically increases each year, and 2025 is no exception. Understanding these limits is crucial because exceeding them could result in some of your benefits being temporarily withheld. Let's also address a common concern many beneficiaries have: what happens if your payment doesn't arrive on the scheduled date? The Social Security Administration has specific protocols in place for such situations. Have you ever experienced a delay in receiving your payment? It's essential to know what steps to take if this happens. Generally, you should wait 3 business days before contacting the SSA, but there are some exceptions to this rule that you need to be aware of. Another important aspect to consider is how your bank processes Social Security deposits. Different financial institutions may have varying policies regarding when funds become available. Have you checked with your bank about their specific policies? Some banks make the funds available immediately at midnight on the payment date, while others might have a short processing time. Understanding your bank's policies can help you better plan for when you'll actually have access to your funds. For those of you who receive both Social Security retirement benefits and SSI, it's important to understand how the different payment schedules work together. Did you know that you might receive payments on different days of the month? This can actually be advantageous for budgeting purposes, as it spreads your income throughout the month rather than having it all arrive at once. Security is another crucial aspect of Social Security payments that we need to discuss. The SSA has implemented several measures to protect your benefits from fraud and theft. Have you set up all the available security features for your Social Security account? If not, January 2025 would be an excellent time to review and update your security settings. This includes ensuring you have a My Social Security account and that all your contact information is up to date. Let's talk about direct deposit, which remains the safest and most reliable way to receive your Social Security benefits. If you haven't switched to direct deposit yet, why not make it your New Year's resolution for 2025? The SSA strongly encourages all beneficiaries to use direct deposit, as it eliminates the risk of lost or stolen checks and ensures you receive your payments on time, regardless of weather conditions or postal delays. For those of you who travel frequently or spend part of the year in different locations, it's important to understand how your January 2025 payments might be affected. Have you informed the SSA about any changes in your address or banking information? Even temporary changes should be reported to ensure you don't experience any interruptions in your benefits. Medicare premiums are another important consideration for January 2025. If you have Medicare Part B premiums deducted from your Social Security benefits, you'll want to pay attention to any premium changes that take effect in January. Have you reviewed the new Medicare premium rates for 2025? These changes could affect your net Social Security payment, so it's crucial to factor them into your budget planning. Let's also discuss some special considerations for specific groups of beneficiaries. If you're receiving benefits as a spouse, survivor, or on behalf of children, there might be additional factors affecting your January 2025 payments. Are you aware of all the benefits you're eligible for? Sometimes, beneficiaries don't realize they qualify for additional benefits that could increase their monthly payments. International beneficiaries have their own set of considerations for January 2025 payments. If you're receiving Social Security benefits while living abroad, have you verified that your payment arrangements are still valid? International payments can sometimes face additional processing time or requirements, so it's important to plan accordingly. For those of you who are new to Social Security or will begin receiving benefits in January 2025, there are some specific things you need to know. Have you completed all the necessary paperwork and provided all required documentation? The first payment can sometimes take longer to process, so it's important to plan accordingly and ensure everything is in order. Tax considerations are also important as we enter 2025. Your January Social Security payment might be subject to federal income tax, depending on your total income. Have you considered how your benefits will affect your tax situation? It might be worth consulting with a tax professional to understand your obligations and plan accordingly. Let's address some common myths about Social Security payments that continue to circulate. Have you heard that Social Security is running out of money and payments will stop? This is a misconception that needs clarification. While the system faces challenges, the SSA continues to work on ensuring the long-term stability of the program. For those of you who manage your Social Security benefits online, there are some important updates to the My Social Security portal that will be implemented in January 2025. Have you explored all the features available through your online account? The SSA continues to enhance its digital services to make managing your benefits easier and more secure. If you're planning to start claiming Social Security benefits in 2025, January is an excellent time to begin the process. Have you considered all your options for when to start receiving benefits? The age at which you begin claiming can significantly impact your monthly payment amount, and it's a decision that requires careful consideration. Communication with the Social Security Administration is crucial for ensuring smooth payment processing. Have you updated your contact information recently? The SSA needs to be able to reach you regarding important updates or issues with your benefits. January 2025 is an excellent time to review and update your contact information. Let's also discuss some emergency preparedness tips related to your Social Security payments. What would you do if there was a natural disaster or other emergency that disrupted normal payment processing? Having a backup plan and emergency fund is always wise, particularly if you rely heavily on your Social Security income. As we wrap up this comprehensive guide to January 2025 Social Security payments, remember that staying informed is key to managing your benefits effectively. Have you bookmarked reliable sources for Social Security news and updates? Regular changes in policies and procedures can affect your benefits, so it's important to stay current with the latest information. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Social Security benefits and other important financial information. Hit that notification bell to ensure you don't miss any crucial updates that could affect your benefits. Have questions about your January 2025 payments? Leave them in the comments below, and we'll do our best to help you find the answers you need. Remember, your Social Security benefits are an important part of your financial security, and staying informed about payment dates and changes is crucial for effective financial planning. Keep this video handy as a reference for your January 2025 payments, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need clarification on any of the points we've covered today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.